YouTube family, what is up? So, happy Easter. So, in this video, I have a confession that I want to make. And I've been actually holding back a very, very long time. And I've been thinking extremely hard, should I make this video or not? And I think this might be the only video that I will talk about this, okay? And the reason why I decided to come out and talk about this confession is because I felt like I have been holding back on helping you actually make money. So for the last past 4 months, so here's my confession. For the last past 4 months, I don't know you were gay. No, I'm not gay. Okay. But for the last past 4 months, I've been trading meme coins as a hobby. Now, for those of you who don't know what meme coin is, you probably can YouTube it. So I'm not going to get into that. But I've been trading meme coin for the last past 4 months. It has been an addiction of mine. And I really, really like it. And I really, really enjoy it. And I have made over $200,000 on this one meme coin that I've been hiding all this time. And the reason why I haven't really come out and really like share it is because I was afraid of being judged. And I'll be honest, I was afraid of being judged because when I made a post on, I think, one of my TikTok main account, and there were people coming in and saying, well, you know, you're a real estate investor. What are you doing in the meme coin world? Yada, yada, yada. So, you know, I was holding back. I was holding back. And the reason why I decided to say it in this video and share it with you now is because if I could have just not be afraid of being judged, you know, some people like to golf. Some people like to go bowling. Some people like to play pickleballs. I like to trade meme coins. Like, I have that gambling blood in me, dude. Like, I'm Asian, right? I have that gambling blood in me. So I like to trade meme coins. So I get all these people comes in and they really say some nasty things. But you know, I've been on social media a long time, right? So I don't care about all the things that they say. It's just that they're saying, oh, Khang is going to get his followers to come. They're going to buy it. They're going to lose a lot of money and this and that. So I was like, man, so that's why I was like, I don't know if I want to share it because I would feel bad if you guys lose money on it, right? So, but then recently, that coin has made so many people's money. So here's the whole story. And I told myself, I was like, dude, if I would have the balls, right, to go ahead and tell you guys when we were like, when I just got in on it, a lot of you would have made a lot of money. Some people have already 100x their money. So if you imagine you put in $100 that you can't afford to lose. It's a gamble that you can afford to lose. How much times that by 100? You would have made that much in return within like a few days. But the reason I decided to come out and actually really share it with you, and this is going to be up to you. It's going to be your decisions of how you want to do this, okay? And I'll show you how to get in. And I'll tell you how to get in. And so I'm in this for the long term. So what happened is some dude created this coin and then he basically pump and dump. And I got caught in the whole rug pull. And I've lost a lot of money in the whole rug pull. You know, and what got me into the whole trading meme coin was Trump's coin, right? I lost money. I actually made money in Trump, but I lost in Molina, Libra, and a bunch of other coins that you think they wouldn't do it to you. And then boom, they just rug you, right? So I've lost over $50,000 in it. And when I discovered this coin, I was caught in a rug pull. And what happened is I came back, I bought a bunch and became the top holder, right? Which has the most supply. And then I said, well, to give all my new investor or my holder the confidence that this is not going to be a rug pull or a pump and dump, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock up the supply. So I lock up my supply until 2026 so no one has to worry. And then we start to build this community. And I only talk this on my Twitter account because on my X account, I have very little following. So I was okay with going on there talking about it and not, I didn't want to share it on my YouTube, my Facebook and Instagram and all that until right now we have built a community where that coin is pretty much stabilized. It wasn't vulnerable. It wasn't so volatile when we first started. And I think that this coin right now is probably the second round. So this will be the second opportunity for those of you who wants to get in. And I went all in onto this coin, and this is the only one that I'm going to talk about and promote and forever. And I want to see everybody wins, but also choose one. Like, I tell everyone is, this is like a gamble. So only play with money that you can afford to lose. Just know that I'm in it for the long run. Okay. And I know some of you might not like what I'm sharing and all that, because meme coins, every single time when you talk about meme coins, it comes off just as a scam. And I understand that. I've been involved in a lot of them. And that's why once I discovered this coin that we took over as a community, I know that it's here to stay and it's not going anywhere because I got control of it. So that's why I'm comfortable with sharing it. Okay. And if you lose because you panic, sell. So people, there's going to be people who sell. There's going to be people who buy. It's going to be like this. As long as you don't panic sell and you just hold on to it, I think over time, you will be able to make money on it. But obviously, it's not a guarantee. I'm not giving you any financial advice. That's my disclaimer, right? Play at your own risk. It is a gamble, but I'm in it for the long haul. And I believe that this coin will be the next, possibly, I'm just saying possibly, over time, could be the next Shiba Inu, or could be the next Doge, or could be the next big meme coin that you see that can go and hit, like, possibly, not, everybody wants it to hit that dollar. But I think over time that there's this coin will be pretty big, in my personal opinion. And like I said, I'm going to get a lot of hate. I'm going to get a lot of people that are coming here, okay, that don't like what I'm about to share. But the reason I do this video is I felt like, I just need to come out and say it and be okay with sharing with people my hobbies. And this is a hobby of mine. Like I said, some of you like to go golfing. Some of you like to go play tennis, pickleball. Some of you like to go bowling. This is what I like to do. I'm a gambler, okay? My hobby, okay? So for those of you who wants to know more about it and how to get in on it, because you like, hey, Khang, I got a few bucks that I can throw at it, and I'm willing to gamble with you. The link will be in my descriptions. You can join join my Discord, and you can join my my Twitter account. We grew the Discord from 10 members. Just within the last 10 days, we have grown over 600 members, and we're all there we're all there to invest and put our energy and money into this one coin. And I want to see how far we can take it as a community, and hopefully we can all make money together. Okay? And Telegram, our Telegram went from 0 to now over 600 people, 600 members as well. Okay? And I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys got. Okay? But I decide, you know what? I'm tired of holding in. I'm tired of, like, people saying, well, Khang, you're real estate investors, and, why are you talking about, scam meme coin? Okay? And the reason, like I said, the reason I decide to talk about it now, because I know this is not a scam coin. Okay? Because I hold the most supply. I'm a top holder. I lock it away already. So there's not going to be no rug pull. There's not going to be no pump and dump. And that's why I decided, you know what? It's time. Okay? So like I said, it's for those of you who wants to get in. If you don't, it's all cool. But I just don't want to hold it in me anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, I should be okay with telling people my hobby, what I like to do, and connect with you on a different level beside real estate. All I do is I talk about real estates and all that. And I've been talking about real estate for the past, 6 years, right? And that's where I make my money. But I was like, well, why can't I talk about my hobbies? I mean, people have hobbies Why can't I talk about mine? Like, why can't I share my hobbies with my community? And whoever it is wants to get in, great. You don't have to. Gary Vee loves meme coin. Really? I did not know that. Dude, I did not know that. And now, for those of you who don't know, man, I love Gary Vee because Gary Vee is the one who got me into social media. Almost 7 years ago, I saw his video and decided, dude, I'm going to get into social media. So I love Gary Vee. Now, obviously, it doesn't matter who you like, who you love, who's your idol, but there are things you agree and there are things you disagree, right? You're not going to agree with everything, okay? But there are things that he said that I agree. There's things that he said that I disagree as well. You see, we're talking about shit, crypto, go outside and work hard for your money. And I want you guys to understand this, okay? I grew up in a family that talks about hard work, hard work, hard work. And I can tell you right now, working harder is not going to make you rich. Okay? But it's what you do for work. Listen to what I'm saying. Working harder is not going to make you rich. Hard work is not going to make you rich. It's what you do for work that will make you rich. Let me explain to you. So, for example, in real estate, I used to work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just like some of you, the 9 to 5, W-2, right? And I would make I make $30,000 a year working at this J-O the B. And I started to make $30,000 a year after I worked there for almost 8 years. But now all I need to do is wholesale one deal, and I will make more than that. So I'm telling you, it's not about working harder, but it's what you do for work. Okay? Now let me take this up even a notch. Okay? So the meme coin, the coin that we as a community went all in, that meme coin, when we first discover it and go all in on it, I literally gained over $200,000 just within 4 days. You tell me that's hard work. Hard work to me is you're out there, you're hammering, you're working in the cold. Dude, this is not. So stop thinking hard work, okay? But what I do agree is that the money is that if you make your money the wrong way, that money will never stay with you, which is out cheating and scamming people for their hard-earned working money. Now that money will never stay with you, which means, yes, when you scam, you rob, you cheat people out of their hard-earned working money, you might get it fast, but you also will lose that money very, very fast as well. Like it will not stay with you. You see, I was brought up in a family where my mom and dad ingrained this in me. The only money that will stay with you is the money that you really work for. Blood, sweat, and tears. Honest money. And some of you will question me about the meme coin. That's why I say this is my hobby and it's a gamble. Right? So you can't go to the casino and then you decide to make a bet, you lose on it, and then go to them and say, hey, you scam me. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I tell you this is a high risk, high reward. If you want to play with me, great. If you don't, it's okay. See? So for those of you who be like, hey, Khang, I got a few bucks. I want to gamble. I want to join the Well Club and see and let's ride this thing together and see how high we can take this thing. Then come and join me. All right? The link is in my descriptions. You can either follow me on Twitter or you can join my Discord. But I think my Discord is the best place because that's where the community can actually help you and guide you to how you can actually come and join us and be a part and have a piece of the coin, have a piece of the pie. Once again, I think long-term play, you will be okay. But once again, not financial advice, only play with money you can afford to lose. Okay? I just know that it's not going to go to zero and that we're here to stay. And the only place we're going is to the moon. But it will take time. I have built so many businesses that I understand that nothing happened overnight. Nothing great has happened overnight. Okay? And the things that happen overnight, gone really, really fast. Look at Melina. Boom. And a lot of you keep on saying it's a rug, it's a rug, it's a rug. They say that since they say that on my Twitter accounts since day one that I talk about it. And we're still here. We're only 16 days old, guys. So we're still very, very early. But they say that on day one, and we're still here. People make money from it, and we're still here. We ain't going nowhere. Okay? And like I said, the only place we're going over time is to the moon, baby. And for those of you who don't believe in it, it's okay. To me, it's okay. You don't have to come and you don't have to buy anything at all. Maybe you just want to come and join the community and see what we talk about and just watch us. I would love that too. Just watch us and come and join with us. All right. So once again, the link is in my descriptions. For TikTok family, okay, the link will be in my bio. TikTok family, link is in my bio. All right. Let me see here. Randy Tran said, Khang, I'm also Vietnamese. Love seeing the success from a fellow. Thank you so much, Randy. All right. Thank you so much for the love, for the support. I appreciate you, dude. Matt said, Khang, love your content, but you looking more and more like a woman. Ah, come on, man. Shit, bro. Just because I wear this, dude? Come on, man. You see, I understand, all right? But outside, I look way more manly, man. Way more. Like, I know, like on screen, I might not look so much but outside, I trust you, dude. Trust me, bro. But I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate the love and the support. Yo, Khang, do you think wholesaling is still viable in 2025? You see, Carlos, I mean, listen, there are people who are closing deals every single day, bro. My students are closing deals. We're closing deals. So you tell me. So stop questioning, dude, and get into the game. Right? Stop sitting on the sideline and question, oh, man, is this a good time or is it not? Dude, get into the game. For example, when we first launched, I shouldn't say launch, when we took over the coin, and I tell people, hey, dude, you want to ride this with me? You want to ride and die with me on this? And they're like, man, I don't know, dude. And those are still the people who sitting on the sideline that missed out on an opportunity that they could have 10x, 100x their money. So, I mean, my whole thing is, dude, everything that you see, be curious, look into it, do some research about it, and then just get into the game. Okay. Randy said, Khang, I'm currently in college. What would you recommend studying if I want to pursue real estate, finance, accounting? So listen, man, you got to figure out which path. Is it real estate? Is it finance? Or is it accounting? Or do you just want to make money? So, Randy, I don't know how old you are, but it seems like you're like 19 or 20. I think at this age, you need, at this age and at any age, you're not going to have your whole life figured out. Okay? Like, especially at this age, you're not going to have your whole life figured out, bro. Right? But you need to at least know what your goal is, what you want in life. So, for example, when I was, 19, 20, like, I just want to make money and become financially free. I didn't care about college degree. That's why I dropped out of high school. Right? I want to pursue real estate, but my parents want me to have some types of a degree. So I am doing it for them. Man, I hear you, bro. And Randy, let me tell you this, dude. Every single parent, dude, only want to see you successful. And if you do it for them and you're not doing it for you, let me say this, Randy. You need to understand this, dude. You only have one life to live. And this is it. So my question for you is that would you, let's just say 4 years from now, and you look back and you be like, man, I have lived that 4 life for me. Or do you want to look back and say, dude, I have lived that 4 life for my parents, and then find out that 4 years later, you're doing the things that you don't want to do. living the life that you don't want to live, and working with people who you don't want to work for. So Randy, like you got to be very, very clear, and you got to be strong enough, dude, to stand up and fight for what you want. So if you want to pursue real estate, what I suggest you do is go find a real estate, a small mom and pop real estate business and go work for them. Because you will learn way more working for someone instead of sitting in a classroom. Okay? So if I were you, that would be the move that I would make. And yes, you might have to you might have to turn your parents down. Okay? But you need to understand, dude, that this is your life. You need to live it for you, bro. Because you don't want 4 years, 8 years from now to regret that, man, I should have gone all in on what I wanted to pursue, what I wanted to do, not what my parents want me to do. You see, when I drop out of high school, same thing. My parents was very disgraced. Like, they almost want to disown me. But once I drove home with a Ferrari, my parents said, dude, they glad that I took the path and did what I needed to do. So yeah, man, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. You know, I mean, Lon and I, you know, so I met the wife. I met Lon when we were 18, and we moved into this little shed behind a mobile home park. And at that time, Randy, we have friends and families who look down at us, who said that we make the wrong move, that we need to go back to school or at least go back to community college to get our GED. But Lon and I knew what we wanted. So we get rid of the noise. And we literally, we got rid of the noise. So there were friends where we stopped hanging out, and there were family member where we stopped seeing. And we just put our head down, dude. We lock in and we just focus on what we want. And we just grind, get rid of the noise, didn't hang out with anybody. I didn't hang out with anybody, dude, for a very, very long time because I needed to chase my goals and my dreams. And there were too much negative and toxic people that say shit. So that's what you need to do, Randy, is get rid of all the toxic, the negative noise, focus on what you want to do, dude. And once you become successful, they'll be like, man, see, I knew Randy had something in him. I always believe it in him. Randy, when you first start anything, no one will believe in you until you prove them wrong. No one will believe in you, bro. Everyone will doubt you. 9 out of 10. The one that actually believe in you is the one, bro, that you need to freaking hold them tight. Because the one that ride the bus with you, Randy, is only the one that deserve to freaking ride the jet with you. A lot of my friends, it's no longer my friends anymore. And it's not that saying that you're better than them, bro. It's just saying that you have different priority. You know, when Lon and I distant our friends, they're like, oh man, Khang think he's too good, he's too that. But I was living in a shed. I never thought that I was too good. It's just that our priority was different. I wanted to make money, get rich, and become financially free. And they hear clubbing, party, drinking, drugs, alcohol. Like, this is not me. Like, I'm not into that. Yes, Ferrari only have 2 seats, and that's why the bus has a lot of seats, man. You see what I'm saying? So as you're trying to climb to the top, when you're trying to chase your goals and your dreams, you will have to let a lot of people go, man. That's just how it is. It will be lonely. Let me tell you, dude, it will be lonely. And all you do is eat, work, and sleep. That's all I did. But Lon and I knew what we wanted. So we decided to sacrifice 5 years of your life for 50 years of freedom. So for the first 5 years of my life, from 18 to 23, Lon and I were living in a shed behind a mobile home park. And all we did was eat, work, and sleep. And then I bought my first house at the age of 23 and blew everybody away. That was the first thing that that my friends and family was shocked. We're like, oh my God, where did they came out of from? Lon and I was an underdog. We did not tell our friends and family what we did. Period. We did not tell them about our move. Never. We just did it. And out of nowhere, boom. We bought the house undercover, didn't tell anybody. So bought my first house at the age of 23. Okay? And everybody was shocked. Then at the age of 27, I got into real estate. And I got into real estate, for those of you who don't know, I started out fix and flip property, where I buy, fix, and flip them. And that was the next move, and it shocked everybody. Because they're like, oh my God, now the guy's buying houses? You need to understand, like in the Asian community, when you buy houses, dude, like all of a sudden this guy become a real estate investor now? Shit, at 27? And that was the second shock. Once again, I was still an underdog. My parents even questioned me that, Khang, like, it's very risky. Like, you don't even know, you don't even know anything about real estate. Are you sure? And that was the next movement. Okay? The next thing, I shocked the whole entire freaking, once again, my friends, my family, like the Asian community, not the Americano, the Asian community, is I bought my AMG, right? Which is the Mercedes, the AMG. I bought that car for $100,000. $100,000. And you already know in the Asian community, dude, if you roll in a top-notch Lexus or a Mercedes, dude, they consider you have made it. But that's not. But so once I bought that, dude, some of my friends are not. I would say like family members, like on Lon's side and on my side, they were shocked. Like, cause none of them have owned $100,000 car, and I'm here, drove home a brand new spanking AMG C63S, brand new. That was the next thing they were shocked. And then finally is when I bought baby Rory. That's when they know that they couldn't even compete anymore. That was the shock where I'm now not an underdog anymore. People now like, damn, dude. I'm now the only Asian in my city that drives around a daily in a Ferrari. It's my daily. I like, wherever I take my Honda, I take baby Rory. Walmart, Costco, like it doesn't matter. To me, it's now become a normal life to me. So for me now, like, you know, it's not like a supercar anymore. It's normal. Like if I wanted to, I can go buy another one today. All cash. So my whole entire life, dude, like I've been an underdog, Randy. And through all my entire life, Lon and I, everything that we have done up to today was out of the norm. Out of the norm. Right? Like we didn't do, like we're like Lon and I. So let me give you another example, Randy. So I'm Catholic, right? So I'm Catholic. Lon is Buddha. So, but when we got together, there was a lot of friction. My mom and dad didn't want me to marry someone who is a different religion. Lon and I didn't care. So that was out of the norm. Lon and I didn't care. We didn't care about what people had to say. Because we're like, dude, this is my life. This is what I want to do. I want to live for me. Not for you, not for her, not for him, not for anybody. Say whatever you want to say. So Lon and I didn't care. We still got together. So we've been together since we're 18. I'm 41 now. So we've been together for 20-something years, dude. That's another thing where we do out of the norm. Let me share with you another one that Lon and I do out of the norm. So you know how people, when they get married, they have this massive wedding and they clicked on a bunch of debt? Lon and I didn't do that. Lon and I did not do that. Guess what we did? We went down to the courthouse, and I think we pay, I don't know, man. I can't even remember. I think we pay It was less than $100. We went down to the courthouse. We signed a piece of paper, cost of $100 or less. And some guy came out and we did the whole vow exchange. We exchanged vow. That's it. We didn't have a massive wedding because we knew a wedding at that time was going to cost us a lot of money. And we rather take that money and reinvest it back into our business and our education, self-education, instead of dumping into a wedding and trying to make it look good. Like everybody know I'm the boss. Like Law and I didn't care about that. You see, that's another move that we make that was unnormal. Because in the Asian community, that is not normal. The normal is, hey, both parents have to say that they agree you guys be together, and you need to have a legit wedding at church or wherever it is. So I'm just saying, my whole entire life, dude, Law and I never live our life for somebody else. We live our life for us. Okay? And a lot of people, also judge the way that I dress. Because they say, hey, the guy make a lot of money, but he's wearing Walmart clothes or at Ross or TJ Maxx. Law and I don't care. Once again, dude, like my life has never been living for somebody. Live for you. And when you're able to live for you and be you, that is when you are the most happiest. The most happiest. So for me, like, I love cars. Like, I love cars. Like, I don't care about designer clothes. So even till today, you will never see me wear designer clothes. Even I got the money to buy them. But it's not me. So why would I wear something that is not me? To make someone else think that I'm rich, or to impress other people that I don't care or don't like? Or to spend my money on the thing that they say that I should spend my money on? Makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. So I don't do it. I rather take that money and go buy a car. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the point where I can have both. But why would I buy designer when I think it's ugly and that it's overpriced? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. So why would I do that? But I'm saying this because there are people who do that, even they don't like it. For example, I don't know if you heard the story about Mr. Beast. So Mr. Beast bought his first supercar, like, obviously way younger, way more successful. I'm not comparing myself with Mr. Beast, but I just want to make my point. So I think Mr. Beast bought his first one. It was a, what was it? It was a really cool car too. God dang, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was an i8, the i8. And he bought it because he thought that, that would make him look cool and yada yada. But then he realized that he didn't even like cars, so he ended up selling that. What he likes was building businesses. He put all his money into YouTube. He lived in a regular house. Right? He lived in just a regular house, man. But what he liked it was building his YouTube channel, putting back into it, put all the money, reinvest it back into his business, and growing his YouTube. That's what he loves. Right? But when he bought the cars, when he realized that he didn't buy because he was into cars. You see, that's the mistake that a lot of people make, is that they're buying things to show off to other people. Oh, you say I can't have that? Well, I'm going to go buy that. To show you that I can't afford it. To show you I'm cool. To show you this, to show you that. But for me, it wasn't that. So when I went and bought Baby Rory, dude, I could have bought the 458, or whatever it is. Like, I could have dropped $500,000 if I wanted to. But once again, but it's not what I like. So when I bought Baby Rory, people say, oh, this guy, he can't afford the, the F90. So he went and bought an entry level and think he's a baller. But the entry level is what I wanted. Let me explain to you why. Because for me, I wanted to be a daily driver. I wanted to have trunk space, and I wanted to have a cup holder. You know how many times Lon goes in there and she complains? Like she hates the Ferrari. She hates it. Okay? She hates it. But for me, it's like I want it to be a daily driver. I want to make sure it has trunk space, because if Lon doesn't, I want to be able to take it to Costco, this and that. And that's why I bought, the Portofino, because I love everything about it. It has just the right amount of horsepower for me. The way it looks, I love it. I love the interior because I custom built it. And I love how it has a trunk. A legit trunk that I can take it anywhere to grocery, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? So once again, so I'm not out there trying to break my bank account, trying to impress other people and buy the most expensivest when I don't even like it. Make sense? I hope that makes sense, man. So Randy and everyone who listen, once you have made the money, still only buy what you like. Don't buy something for other people. Make sense, dude? Because that's how you stay happy, is when you're living for you and for the people you love. And that is your partner. Nobody else on this planet, dude, really matters. Okay? I want you to understand that. It's very important. And that's how you stay happy, bro. It's your life. Live for you and do you. Never change, dude. Never change who you are. Only change for the better, not for the worse. And don't change who you are for somebody else. Okay? But always, always improve who you are, because you can always become better and better and better. Make sense? But change for the best, not for the worse. Okay? I hope that really helps, man. I hope that really, really helps some of you guys out. Okay, so anyways, I hope that's all the time I got. YouTube, I appreciate each and every single one of you that's here. And I just want to use this video to come out and to confess with you and to share with you my latest hobby that I got in. And for those of you, once again, who likes to talk about crypto, who likes to trade meme coin, beside real estate, we're not going to talk about real estate on there, who likes to talk about crypto and trade meme coins, I want to share with you the coin that we as a community just got in, and we're building it, all right? And it has made me over $200,000 already in the last 16 days. So for those of you who likes to gamble, who likes to trade meme coins, who likes to talk about crypto, I love to share with you my hobby. And I love to talk with you and bond with you on the next level beside real estate. Okay? So if you're interested, join me on Twitter, or most importantly, my Discord is probably the best. Link is in the bio. Okay? You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to invest in any of the meme coin that we talk about. You can just come and join, be a part of the club, be a part of the family, and we can just chat there. Link is in my description. YouTube family, I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here. And I wish I would have shared this hobby a long time ago with you, but I still don't think it's too late. I think that we're just getting started. I still think that they are definitely we're early. For those of you who got a little money that you want to take a risk on, that you're not afraid to lose, that I still think that there's opportunity that you can 10x that money. Now, obviously, this is not financial advice. Play at your own risk. Okay? But we're here to stay. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. And let's go get this money. I'm out. All right. TikTok.